Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Me too. Let's get settled. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is my assistant. So, uh, I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. I make mistakes. I'm only human. You may encounter one without it. Um, these live streams are all about the cards. Oracle cards, hope, hello. Tarot cards, oracle cards. Today I have the Halloween deck and the Enchanted Map oracles. So let's get Hope on the list first. Let me make sure I have the all chat. I like to do all messages so everybody is included. Hope, you are first. On a list of 13. Okay, let me get set up down here. And that way I'll be able to see. It's different today. Dave, hello, welcome. What's different? Is it like the angle, the camera? Is it okay? Dave, let's get you on the list. You are number 2. I feel like this is the way it was yesterday. All right, almost there. Almost. Not quite. Live chat down here. And I'll make sure my chat is working. It's zoomed in. I wonder why it's like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll see what's going on. And see if we can fix it. All right, so now my email. Oh my gosh, that is not how you spell it. What in the world? Let me delete that. What in the world? I cannot delete it. Why? Oh, all right. So that's not my email. Let's try it again. There, you're so much faster than me. And for some reason, it doesn't allow me to... Oh, there, now it's working. I was going to say, it won't let me pin it. Things haven't been working properly. Hopefully this isn't too close. Yeah, I think it's perfect right there. You guys, if this is too close, let me know. I will back it up a little. Lizzie, hello, good morning. And we don't want to bounce, so there we go. Lizzie, you are third on the list. How is everybody today? We're going to start off with hope in just a moment. It's always awesome to start your day with a little bit of hope. All right. So don't forget, you guys, if anybody wants on the list for a free card a free reading, in-depth card reading, send me an email. I have spots available. We have been jam-packed with readings, and I have so many more coming. Like the rest of the week is going to be pretty much a reading a day. Hope. My friend. I'm there with you. Um, do you feel like you're on a plateau? Let me see November. No, Lizzie, I don't have you in there for November. Where do I have you? What's the date today? 21st. Oh, do I have a calendar right in front of me? All right, so looking for Lizzie. Lizzie, I don't see you. I have you, no, I have you for October. Well, my dear, where would you like to be? I have a November 12th available. Aww. Sometimes just getting up, and I don't know what your weather is like, Hope, but sometimes weather doesn't help. But sometimes just getting that energy up. It's so hard. I understand. I understand that. So Lizzie, the 12th? No, actually, I apologize. I have November 2nd available, Lizzie. Dave, what brand coffee? So Dave, I'm not sure if my video came out yet, but I did a haul on some discount shopping that we did. And I picked up some coffee from Save-A-Lot. It's called uh, McDaniel's. And so that's what I'm drinking right now. But I have to add a dash of salt to it. Uh, it tastes, I like the flavor. Without the salt, I'm not quite fond of the flavor. So Lizzie, I will take, yep, November 2nd. Aquarius. You're welcome. You're welcome. And if you have if you want anything specific, let me know, and we'll get these cards started. But Lizzie, don't forget, anybody, if you're interested, you can choose between, oh, don't go away, career and finances, health-wise, relationships. You see that? I had difficulty in my fingers for a second. So career and finances, health-wise, relationships, travel and lifestyle, education, and spiritual awareness and self-development, or you can do an in general one. So there's 7 of them you can pick from. Logan, hello. Do you know Mike? No, I do not know Mike at all. Career and finances, absolutely. You almost got me, Logan. Haha, you almost got me. Oops. Career and finances. I appreciate everybody being so patient with me. So Hope, do you work out during the morning lives? Or is that an inconvenient time for you? And Dave, what are you drinking right now? Are you drinking coffee? So, like I mentioned, my coffee is with a dash of salt. So again, so these are for you, Hope. Is the timing wrong for you? I'm looking down here at my chat. I apologize. I don't mean to not look at you guys. Is the timing wrong for you? These ones flipped up, so we're going to take the ones that are facing up. Okay, so it's not a time thing. Scheduling is not the issue. Okay, so you have 3 cards, 3 tarot. So let me ask this, Hope. Do you think maybe your goals are too high? And I don't mean it in a bad way. What I mean are smaller goals at a time. Instead of thinking about the huge goal at the end, what about if you, sure, you still have that goal on the calendar, but what if in between you have smaller goals? Like, I would like to lose 3 pounds in 4 weeks. To some people, they're like, I can lose 4 pounds in a day, or 3 pound, whatever. I don't know what number I just gave you. I truly apologize for that. But smaller goals. That is true. Sometimes having multiple goals is a downfall. Like a person who's trying to lose weight, a person who's trying to quit smoking, a person who's trying to quit drinking, all 3 at the same time. Your doctor will tell you, stop, do 1 at a time, because you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you take your time and you do 1 at a time, you're going to be so much more successful. Oh, girl, I'm addicted to bad food. Hello, welcome. Daniel, hello, welcome. So we're there, Hope. Here we go. Let's get everybody else on the list. And Daniel is number 5. Flurb. Mala, hello, Mala Fitness Vlogs, hello, welcome. Gosh, I wish you would have showed up this morning at 7:30. You could have maybe given us some fitness advice. So Mala, let's put you on the list. You are number 6. Carrie, hello, good morning to you, my friend. How are you? Flurb. I'm not sure if you're a troll or not. So if you would like to be added to the list, you are number 4, my friend. New York. I am in New York right now, and it is 10:16 in the morning, 10:16 in the a.m., and Hope is patiently waiting to have her cards read. Hope, you have... Sorry, I get sidetracked so easily. Aussie, hello, welcome. Hope you have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups represents a celebration. This it's joyous. It can represent an engagement. It can represent a wedding. Hope, this card says to go for it. It also represents a successful conclusion. Cups are yes cards. They are positive. Heart, if they're a regular deck of cards, they'd represent hearts. But more importantly, it's a yes, it's positive, and it represents the summertime. I apologize. I've got so much stuff written down, and it's our emotions card. If you're new to the channel, oh crap, I just lost my spot. If you're new to the channel, I have all kinds of stuff written down. Yep. And it's a mess. It's a stinking mess. So if you're curious about the element for cups, it is water. Who have I forgotten? Nobody. Perfect. Hope. You also have the King of Swords. Don't forget, swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent. But this card says don't be caught off guard. It's more of a warning card for you. Don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So, caution. It's not a beware card. It's a be aware card. You have the King of Wands. They're two different words. You have the King of Wands. This card, Wands, is a positive card. It's a yes card. Wands represents days. The element is fire. If it was a regular card, it would be diamonds. And also, Wands represents the springtime. The King of Wands says to take action. Express your reason to be. This card says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy. So you can do it. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And it says you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. I don't know you personally yet, but what I gather from you coming to the lives and chit-chat and then watching your channel, this card represents you to the T. And it says to take action and express your reason to be. And don't forget, Wands represents days. So this is something you should do now. It's positive. Your oracle card for the day is the unexpected visitors in the reverse position. Don't forget the death card is not a negative card. It's a neutral energy card, and it represents change. This card, reverse, says unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for your highest good or others. Sometimes there's loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather. So adapt to the shifting conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be after. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. That's that be aware, not beware, be aware. Aw, you're welcome, Hope. I wish we could talk face to face like I do with Sister Susan, Amanda once in a while. Anna Cat, hello. How are you feeling? Well, Dave, did you watch that video? Dave, it's your turn. So I have a video coming out. Maybe it's not out yet. I don't remember. They look weird. They look what? They look, well, they kind of got messed up. I broke a couple because I had fake nails on riding my motorcycle. And so they're a little messed up. And yeah, so it wasn't a good idea to do that. So anyway, yep, so I removed those. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to nail polish. It'll be so much easier. It's not, I have a whole purple toolbox, as a matter of fact. My husband bought me a toolbox, and he painted it purple, the prettiest purple ever. And it holds my nail polish, my nail stuff in it. Well, not all of it, because I kind of got a lot. Kind of got too much. But anyway, that's besides the point. I just need a bigger toolbox. One. There we go. Aw, thank you, and I. All right. The first card Dave has is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represents a successful conclusion, but a longer time frame. So, conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be creative, and be active. So, successful, just a longer time frame. The Hierophant is a major arcana. It's a positive card, and it represents that you should seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, you literally know this person. You know this person doesn't lie. They've been through it all. So you can go to them, talk to them, and they will steer you in the right direction. If the least, they won't gossip about what you've talked about. So that's super important too. And again, you literally know this person. You have the Five of Wands. This card is a push and shove card. It's a calling card too, and the calling is for you to put boundaries in place. And we all know boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. I say it every time the boundaries comes up so people know that. Yeah, exactly. And then you're stuck with the gosh darn things for weeks. Weeks. And they're painful if you try to take them off yourself. So yeah, no. But, my friend, have you ever used, I have a video, have you used the glue dots? If they're like a one day, you know, just a one day thing with fake nails, these things are phenomenal. They hold amazing. Squirrel, I know, right. Five of Wands. So, competition is the name of the game. If it were serious, it wouldn't be wands, it'd be swords, Dave. So it's competition in the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of winning. Winning is the most important thing to you. And you will do anything to be seen as successful. Dave, oh my gosh. You have You have the Eight of Swords as well. Uh, this card represents that you are restricting yourself, Dave. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. And because of these obstacles you're creating, you may also encounter feelings of embarrassment or frustration from what you feel is failure or disappointment. Now remember, these are obstacles. This is of your own mental creation. And it also can represent bad news on the horizon if you're not trusting your intuition and your gut instinct. I know, I wanted to ask what for too, Hope. Dave, your oracle for the day is the Solitude card in reverse. This card says too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends. Join in the merriment. Hiding out only leads to loneliness and negative thinking. Separation at this time is not a healthy choice, Dave. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this and not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know. Spirit finds ways to speak through them without them knowing it. You, my friend, have the key to let yourself out of this prison. You are loved and never alone. No, no, it's not a pimple patch, Dave. Oh my goodness, no. No, don't put it on your face. They're for fake nails. Dave, how you better get some hot soapy water. Like, and hold it. Hold a warm washcloth there. Oh my gosh, Dave, no. Lizzie, you are next. Oh my gosh, Dave. Yeah, you need a hot washcloth as warm as you can handle it, wherever it is. Oh my goodness, no. Well, oh dear. Oh dear. Well, you can obviously reach it, so again, back to the back to the washcloth. Good luck. If you can't reach it, I hope you have very good friends. Uh-huh. Ryan, hello, welcome. I love this country, Ryan. Love this country. All right, Lizzie, are you ready? So Dave, the discount stores, Lizzie, this one flipped up as well too, so I'm grabbing it. The discount shopping stores sell blemish patches, just so you know. You have 4 of them. That's good advice, and Anna Cat. Very good advice. The first card you have is the 4 of Swords. Lizzie, whoops, going the wrong way. This is a rest and examination card after conflict or stress, because a new life awaits. This card says you need to let go of things that are useless to you, that serve you no purpose. Let me see if I have more written down for the four. Fours are an applying card as well. So you need to apply yourself, whatever your goal is, whatever after your conflict or stress, this rest and examination, because a new life awaits. Whatever this new life waiting for you is, you need to apply yourself for being almost the halfway point, closer to the beginning than it is the end, which 10 is the completion. You have the Five of Pentacles, which is the halfway point I was just talking about. Pentacles represents gains, but again, this is a halfway point, and it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And again, remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. This card represents monetary or material or relationship trouble. Again, it's a halfway point. It says you are halfway there. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. This card says sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. Bye, Annika. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you feel better. Oopsies, lost you guys. You have the Temperance card, Major Arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card, and it represents change, Lizzie, and to go for it. I feel like you just got this. Go for it. When the time is right, you will know. You will know. You have a Major Arcana, the Death card, which represents an inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative. Your oracle for the day is the Stormfield reversed. Reverse, this card says now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and, my friend, unnecessary angst. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass, and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over, my friend. Only then will you be heard. Reshma, hello, welcome. Of course, absolutely. How are you? You're number 8. Anai, it is your turn. You're welcome. You are welcome. Carrie, you are number 7. We are on number 4. You're welcome, Lizzie. You are welcome. Thank you for being so patient, you guys. I appreciate you so much. You have 3 tarot so far. And we'll see what the Oracle has for you. Aussie, hello, welcome. Jace. Oh, don't drop them. There we go. There. I was gonna say, I don't think any of them flipped yet. Jace, would you like to be on the list? Daniel, you are number 5. So, Daniel, you're actually after Anai. So, Anai, the first card you have is the Judgment card. Major Arcana. This card represents a quick, clear, permanent change coming after a past or a life lesson. Again, this is going to be a positive change. And it says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way because of it. Again, positive, Major Arcana. 8 of Wands, one of my favorite cards. This, I apologize. This card is a positive card. It's a yes card. So you have 2 positives, 2 yeses. This one represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It also represents something happening fast. This card is also hope. It's the hope card. The 8 of Wands represents speed toward an end. It promises assured felicity. And that is happiness or well-being. You have the 4 Swords. This card, it just, oh my goodness. This card just popped up for somebody else. Again, it is a rest and examination card because a new life awaits. It says that you need to let go of things that no longer, that are useless for you. And I mean, and I'm not talking about like just things in your home, physical things. It's spiritual. Get rid of things that serve you no purpose. This is a card that calls for selfishness. If it doesn't serve you, get rid of it. So again, it is after conflict or stress, this new life. So it's time to clean house. Your oracle for the day is the Golden Palace in the upright position. And upright, this card says, it represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Now, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But, my friend, things come and go. Knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. So share the wealth. That's a very nice reading. Don't forget what the 4 Swords says. Get rid of things that are useless. If they don't help you, get rid of it. Daniel, you are next. Aussie Jace, would you like to be on the list, my friend? Daniel, you are next. You're welcome. You are welcome. And don't forget, if I don't have you on the calendar for a free card reading, a free in-depth card reading, and if you would like one, send me an email. I would be happy to put you on the list. And that goes for anybody in the chat. November's filling up fast, but you would at least get on the list. Raymond, hello. Welcome, my friend. How are you? We haven't heard from you in a long time. Let's get Raymond on the list. All right, Daniel. You absolutely can, Raymond. Raymond, you are number 9 on the list. And we're on number 5. You have the 9 of Wands, Daniel. Again, remember, Wands represents days. It's positive. It's the element is fire. The 9 of Wands. This card represents that you should it's a resting phase, and that you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So a 9 is a resting phase. 10 is the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. We go through so many cycles in our life, Daniel. So you are in a resting phase. And so while you're here, make sure that you surround yourself with people you trust. These people, you know them, you trust them, and they will have your back even when you're not around. You may not need them long because it's a Wands card, it's a days, but again, it's super important that they have your back when you're not around. 10 of Swords. This card is, it represents the completion of a cycle. It is a distress card, and it represents betrayal. The regular tarot deck shows 10 swords sticking out someone's back. So you, Daniel, may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Something happened that you least expected. This card also represents fixed thoughts, rigid thinking. The 10 of Swords wants you to know that at least everything is out in the open. Everything is now known. And its favorite saying, the 10 of Swords' favorite saying is, you know the ground when you're face down in it. Again, everything is out in the open, and you now know, and you can move on from here. It frees you up to start something new, to move on. You have the 6 of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. But, my friend, before you go, become a better you. And this is probably going to be a very emotional time. You have Moonlight as your oracle in reverse. As far as artwork goes, this is one of my favorite cards of this deck because of the artwork. I'll show it to you upright. But reverse, this card says analyzing. Too much analyzing is getting you nowhere. It says stop overthinking things. You, my friend, may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? This card says step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. my friend. This card says, how will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlit pathways, you can discover love and truth and wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. This card says, go play, have fun, stay open, and trust. Adventures Unseen. Marcia, hello. Well, of course you're multitasking, girl. That's just you. Welcome. How are you? How are you feeling? Tomorrow is Doctor Day, right? Do I have that right? Mala. Daniel, you are welcome, my friend. Don't forget, a new cycle frees you up to start something new. You can do whatever you want. Um so take a chance, take a risk, think outside of the box. Oh, it was last Wednesday. For your next appointment. Yep. Whatever that one may be, my friend. All right, Mala, you are next. And then we have Carrie. We are on number 6. So far on a list of 10. Good. I'm glad I asked last week as well. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mala has 5. Daniel, like I said, if I don't have you on the list for a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. I would love to do one. Again, they're free. Send me an email. And I'd be happy to do one. Put you on the list and get one done as quickly as possible. Hope is probably like, I gotta get some stuff done. I wonder if she's scheduling videos to come out while she's on vacation, while she's here in the United States. All right, Mala, we just need an oracle for you, my friend. There it is. Huh, this has come up a couple of times already. All right, your first tarot of the day, or your first tarot, is the Knight of Swords. Swords represents the autumn season. It's a no card, and it represents weeks. The element is air, if anybody's interested in that. So the Knight of Swords says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely. They are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. So think before you speak. Sometimes we don't even know what we're saying comes out so sharp. So again, think before you speak. And if it has to do with an argument, in my experience, the least said is the least mended. It doesn't mean you're giving up. It just means you see it just being smart about it. John, hello, welcome. I'm not quite sure who's underneath John's name, but hello, welcome. Okay, then. Mala, you also have the Fool card. This is a major arcana. This card's not calling you names, my friend. This card represents that it's finding a beginning at the end of something. So you have just come through something. You're at the end of something. And now you find yourself on an unexpected journey. My friend, this card says follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And, my friend, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Eight of Wands. Again, this is one of my favorite cards. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It's actually a plateau card, but finally, forward progress. It also represents swiftness in moving things forward. It is a hope card, and this card says speed toward an end. It promises assured felicity. And again, felicity is happiness or well-being. You have the Three of Pentacles. This is a positive card as well. Pentacles represents gains. It represents the winter time. And the element is earth. The Three of Pentacles represents an apprenticeship or a cooperation. Let me see if I have anything else written down. 3 is an apprenticeship. 8 is a journeyman. And 10 is the master. Apprenticeship is at the beginning of something, the start of something. And it's also a yes card. So, my friend, if you're putting applications in, resumes, or whatever, something like that, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen. You will be selected. Again, apprenticeship and cooperation. I think it's raining. It is raining. That's okay. We could definitely use it. I'm sure our water table is low. You also have the Page of Swords. This one just came up. And again, it's a reminder. It says to withdraw, get some air. Choose your words wisely. They are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. You don't need to make things worse just because of a heated situation. Remember, swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent. Your oracle for the day is the Stormfields reversed. It also came up just recently for somebody. It says now is not the time to engage in activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama in your life. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. My friend, this kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Where's that swords card again? It was a page. So find shelter. This will pass, and your house will be untouched. Again, say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. Carrie, my friend, you are next. I did not add John to the list. Okay, his message was deleted. Okay. Are you ready, my friend? Oopsies. Okay, here we go. Carrie, I have to ask a question. Do you paint your toenails? And if you do you match them to your fingernails? Or are you like, oh no, my toenails will not match my fingernails? That's me. I don't paint them the same colors. I think that's weird. Reshma, you are after Carrie. I'm just curious. So if sometimes when we go out, no matter where it is, it doesn't matter if we're going out to supper, shopping, or just walking around. If we encounter someone, I get a lot of compliments on my nails when I do them. My husband is always like, thanks, I did them for her. And it cracks people up. Just curious. Just curious. I mean, I should say I will use the same color, just not, it has to be a different shade. All right, so we just need an oracle for Carrie. There it is. So again, Reshma is next. Carrie, your first tarot is the Seven of Swords. Remember, swords, it represents the fall season, so autumn time. It's a no card. If it were a regular deck of cards, we would be using clubs. It represents weeks, and the element is air. This card is a warning card. It represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. This card says be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? Also, my friend, careful being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school, whatever pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So again, you have been warned. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This card, again, represents the completion of a cycle. It is the 10. It frees you up to start something new. The 10 is the Master card. It represents that you can now slow down. So it represents that you need to delegate now. It says slow down, take it easy, let others take on more responsibilities. This card also represents lasting security and wealth. It symbolizes a well-established foundation. It symbolizes family harmony. It symbolizes the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. So again, it represents that it is time for you to take it easy and let others take on more responsibilities. Again, it is the Master card. You also have a major arcana, the Lover's card. It's a positive. It is a yes card. It can represent a Gemini. And it says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness. Be open and transparent. It's important. Dave's like, yep, I'm one of them guys too. You can't take me anywhere. My husband will say the least expected thing, and I'm like, you did not just say that. Oh boy. You have the Commitment card in reverse, Carrie. Especially on camera. I have to go back and watch if he's in the video. I have to watch every second of it and edit things, because he'll say something, laugh, and walk away, and he knows that I'm just not quite that fast, and I'm like, what do you say? Oh, no, you better edit that. Yeah, my husband's a turd. I know, it's like, huh. So in reverse, Carrie, this card says you may be walking into a commitment or contract you will later regret. This is not a good time to sign agreements or make any choice that would tie you up for a long period. If you're in a relationship, you may not receive the commitment you desire. My friend, don't despair. Something much better waits for you. Now is also the time for agreements to be broken. Remember, rejection is God's protection. What hurts you now leads to wisdom later. Hope says, I am multitasking too. Reshma, you are next. And then Raymond. And then Marsha. And we haven't added anybody since. When I watch your videos, Marsha, I get the impression that you and Wayne are comical and that you have a happy-go-lucky relationship. Lot of laughter. It's one of those, the major arcana. I'll look her up. The Empress card. You guys remind me of that. The more creates more. The Ten of Cups, the domestic bliss. Yep, that's what you guys remind me of. That's what it's all about. Mish, hello. You're like, I'm just here for support. Jasmine, hello, welcome. You are welcome, Carrie. And like I said, if you want a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout. It's 10 plus cards. You can choose your topic. And send me an email. They're free. I'll be happy to do one for anybody. Reshma, I am currently waiting. All right. Jasmine, let's put you on the list. You are number 11 and we are on number 8. Paco, hello, welcome. Have you, somebody not do you good, Paco? But welcome, Paco, welcome. I hope you stick around. I'd like to add you to the list to get some cards. Wow. All right, Reshma. Well, I'm going to put Paco on as number 12. And I hope you stick around, my friend. 1. You have 5 tarot. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to stay positive. The world is negative enough without me being on here. Spreading all kinds of negativity, like you know what, hitting the fan. It's more like kindness hitting the fan. Okay, so there's just a little misunderstanding there, Paco. We don't choose the cards over the Bible, and in fact, we have used the Bible. Nobody says we don't choose the Bible. All right, so Reshma, are you welcome? Drum roll. That's all I got for you. 5 of Pentacles. You really don't want me to have a drum anyways. My husband threatens me with him getting a drum set. I'm like, you'll be way, way, way over there until you learn how to play it. The first card you have is the 5 of Pentacles. This is a boundaries card. It's a halfway point. So remember, Boundaries are super important. They're not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe, Reshma. Um, so this is a halfway point. It represents monetary, material, or relationship trouble. Again, it's a halfway point, and it represents that you see others have what you want, and it all beckons you. This card says sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. That is the hardest thing, is to get up and get moving. Dennis, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. So Dennis is number 13. Lucky number 13, if you ask me. It's a calling card. You have another calling card, a 5 of Swords, another halfway point. This card says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. This card also says be careful not to be paranoid. Don't be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You have the Judgment card, a major arcana. This card represents a quick, clear, and permanent change. And this is all going to happen after a past lesson or a life lesson learned. But this is going to be a positive change. And it says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely. They are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. So remember, think before you speak. Now you have a major arcana, one of the most powerful cards in the deck, the Star card. This card represents that you feel inspired. You might have a stronger connection to your spirituality. This card is a positive. It's a yes. It represents hope, light, visions, and prosperity will come from what you do best. It's one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It's a positive again, and it is a yes card. Again, you may have a strong connection to the healing, maybe your spirituality, and you have an optimistic outlook for the future once again. Again, you feel inspired. Your oracle for the day is the Ride the Wave in the upright position. The picture on the card is one of my favorite. My favorite animal is a dolphin. I don't know how many people know that, but my favorite animal is a dolphin. So you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. My friend, know that you're definitely on the right path. Raymond, you are next, my friend. He never put his question up there either, I don't believe. Yeah, Reshma, I'm pretty sure you have some positive cards. Eddie, hello, welcome, my friend. How are you? Hope. Hope, are you going to meet Marsha and Wayne? Are you? Raymond, you are next. Oh. When you come to the United States this year. Is this a Laurel and Hardy thing? Do you guys remember them? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have... I need to find a way to be able to get in touch with you daily. So I know where you're at and be like, oh, it's a weekend and we have absolutely nothing to do. Where are you at in the United States? All right, Raymond. I love Laurel and Hardy. They were awesome. Our town used to have a movie theater, and they had Sunday matinees, and Laurel and Hardy were on there all the time. All the time. Yeah, no fooling. You should hope. I don't know if Wayne would like that too much, but I think it's a great idea. Have you guys noticed my grandson has over 50 subscribers? He's doing so good. I'm so proud of him. I just thought I'd throw that in there. He's the Geiger Counters on YouTube. You guys go check him out. He cracks me up. His I'm at the gym. I lost it. Oh, it was hilarious. Take a lot of pictures, Hope, and then when you get home, you can just edit them all together and take little clips, video clips here and there, edit it all together, and you'll have a beautiful video at the end. Do a voiceover, correct? Raymond, you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents the need to organize. Remember, swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent. It says that you are your own worst enemy, and that you may be facing, you may be facing a tough choice. This card represents indecision and inner conflict. Raymond, you have the 10 of Wands. 10 representing the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start something new. This card says you have shouldered too much. It's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing some of that on, you will have fortune, gains, and success. And it frees you up to start something new. Remember, Wands is a yes. It's positive, and it represents something happening in days. Positive. You also have a Three of Wands. This is an advancement card. Threes are also activating cards, so you must activate yourself, be active. You can't just sit there and wait for all the good things to come to you. So activate yourself. Meet these things halfway. But it represents new horizons and promises. You also have a Three of Swords. This card is super important. With the things that I remember about Raymond in his past questions, this is a good card. Raymond, it's a petty conflict card, and it says that grudges need to be dropped. One of you need to step back and act as mediator, or things are going to get worse. It represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, and dispersion. That's it. That's exactly how it is, too. Super simple. I use Clipchamp editing app. I don't know what Marsha uses. I love my GoPro. I love my GoPro. I have the Hero 12, and I have a little, my one SIM card I bought lasts 9 hours. My batteries, I have two batteries. My batteries die before I run out of space. I love my GoPro. The it, crystal clear. The footage is beautiful. It's really good. So your oracle for the day is Dragon's Lair reversed, Raymond. And this card says red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful, Raymond, because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this alarm and you'll wander in circles near the edge of the dragon's lair. My friend, choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. Camcorder. I do have one of those too. You know, Hope, a good thing to do before I got my extra recording is I have a super good camera that I use. I have my GoPro. I have my phone. I have Larry's phone. But if you find that you're still running out, you can always email your phone footage. Email it to yourself. That way you have it, and then you can clear it out of your phone. Marcia, you are next, and then Jasmine. I mostly use my phone too. It's amazing. I love it's a Pixel. I love it. Plus, my husband takes a lot of pictures in mini clips too, so that helps a lot. Marcia, you have 3 tarot. I agree, Jasmine. I think the phone is most convenient. But my GoPro, I have on my helmet. My GoPro can attach right to my helmet. Oh my gosh. All right, Marcia, we just need an oracle. Oh, Jasmine, that would be horrible. Scuba diving is something I've never done. I always thought it'd be cool. Actually, probably more like snorkeling. I'd start with that. But the GoPro, I had my grandkids, my grandsons, test the waterproof case in the pool for the GoPro. Oh my gosh, they had fun for hours. So they are totally waterproof. If anybody wants or curious about the GoPro waterproof case, they are totally waterproof. My grandkids had that thing underwater for hours. 7 of Cups. Not sponsored, just love my GoPro. So thankful for it. Marcia, the first card you have is the 7 of Cups. 7s are a reorganizing card. So a regular 7 of Cups in tarot, regular tarot deck, not a Halloween deck, shows 7 cups full and overflowing. Every cup represents something. It's inspiration, imagination. Every cup is like filling your coffers. Your cups overflow. Whatever worked to fill and overflow your cups may not be working as well. They're still working, just not as well. This card is a call to reorganize. That's all. Just reorganize. To keep all that abundance flowing and overflowing in your life. You have the Six of Wands representing days. It's a positive. It's a yes. This card says, goodness gracious. I don't know where that accent came from. This card says, things are good at the moment. You have achieved success. But beware, my friend. Be weary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So this card just says, be thankful, be grateful. And the more thankful and more grateful you are for what you have in your life, the universe responds by sending you more. Oh my gosh, I need to take ours kayaking too. We have not been kayaking in 2 years. Well, Dave, hopefully your GoPro will help you remove it. You have the Hanged Man in Major Arcana. I apologize. This card is a neutral energy card. And it represents that the choices you have made have put you in the position you're in. It is a circumspection card, wisdom, trials, sacrifice, patience, waiting, and delays. Now, you may be in a positive situation, you may be in a neutral or negative situation. This card wants to remind you that these things that are delaying you can be fun things that delay you for good reason. Your oracle for the day is the wishing well in the upright position. I was like, is that what that was? To make sure. Hello, Data Dude. Welcome. Upright, this card says, desire is the most important impulse for creating life. You're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, in sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate. Maybe you're going to conceive a baby or an idea. Marsha's like, what? Just kidding. Or an idea. This card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities, where new life is co-created in magical ways. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. So to that end, Marcia, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside, be a channel for higher forces, and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit and be prepared to be amazed. Really? I would never have suspected that, Marcia. I would never have thought that you guys are ready to move on to a new location. Jasmine, you are next. All right, here we go. We're doing good with time, too. I like the name Jasmine. Some friends of ours, their daughter's name is Jasmine. My oldest son says if he ever has a daughter, he's going to name her Jasmine. But he has also informed me that he doesn't want kids. He's super happy being an uncle at the moment. Like, okay, whatever. Well, don't come north. Don't come north. There are places in our state where there's snow in June on some of the trails we take and hike and walk. Yeah, if you don't want snow, don't come this way. And Marcia, when you find that warm state, please let us know. Storage container and motorcycles will be there shortly. All right, Jasmine. You have names picked out, Hope? It is a beautiful name, Jasmine. But they spelled, my friends spelled their daughter's name Jazmyne, Jasmine, like that. And I think my son said that's the way he wanted to spell his name, her name. If he had a daughter, that's the way he would spell her name. Dave is a good boy's name. Oh, gotcha. Oh my gosh. When I took my motorcycle class, my coach called me Karen too. Karen number 2. Yeah. We had a real Karen. Yep, I was Karen number 2. My poor coach. I say it all the time. I feel so bad. I felt so bad for him. One time we were all lined up. 2s. So I think there's like 6 in our group. And so I'm I have a Honda, an 1100 Honda. I was using a 500, Harley 500, Roadster maybe. I don't remember what it was. So I am in the last row. And I'm sitting there and I'm fidgeting with it. I don't know. I think I was trying to put it in neutral. And it was running. And the coach yells, Karen number 2. And I looked up and he said, what are you doing? I was like, he said, do you hear any bikes running? I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah, my poor coach. Bless his heart. He taught me well. Okay, so, Jasmine. The first card you have is the 2 of Cups. This card, so remember, Cups is a yes card. It's positive. It represents our emotions. The element is water. If we're using a regular deck of cards, hearts would represent cups. 2 represents a relationship. This relationship is so positive, so good, so everything. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Concord is an agreement. And more important, it also represents that which nature has sanctified. To have a relationship this special, this good, this powerful, that which nature has sanctified, congratulations, my friend. You also have the Seven of Cups. This I just came up for Marsha. In a regular tarot deck, a Seven of Cups shows 7 cups, full and overflowing. So this is a call to reorganize. Whatever it is or was that filled all your cups, your life, to full and overflowing is not working as well. Is still working, just not as good. This call is just this card is just a call for you to reorganize, so all your cups continue to stay full and overflowing in your life, in your perfect rainbows and unicorns relationship. Hello, welcome. How do I pronounce your name? Hello, welcome, my friend. You also have the Jasmine, the King of Wands. The King of Wands represents wands are days. It's a yes, it's a positive. The element is fire. And regular deck of cards, diamonds. And it represents the spring season as well. This card says to take action. Express your reason to be. Remember, wands represents days. Something happening fast. This card says you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. And you are a master at putting a new spin on any situation. Remember, positive, yes, days. Aniket, hello, welcome back, my friend. You have the Lover's card, a major arcana. It's a positive, it's a yes card. It can represent a Gemini. It doesn't have to, but it can. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. Be open and transparent. Whatever this Two of Cups represents, whatever this relationship is, whether it be to a person, a hobby, a place, a thing, whatever it is, be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back. Your oracle for the day is the 10. I apologize. It is the rock bottom card in reverse. And in reverse, this card says, you will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart, because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. Upward and onward. I have heard Sing, hello, welcome, thank you, Sing, welcome. I have heard multiple people talking about, is it Diwali? Is that how you pronounce it? Or, I don't know how you pronounce it. So again, anybody in the chat, if you would like a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, send me an email. I would be happy to. And you can choose your topic if you wish to. Is Paco here? If not, it is Dennis's turn. Is Dennis here? I'm not sure if Paco or Dennis are still here. Mostly sweets. I'm there. Aniket, since we didn't have, since you weren't here, would you like a card, my friend? Would you like a card now, Aniket? I kind of figured that. Not so sure about Dennis. I haven't heard anything. So we will go ahead and pull for Anna Cat. And hopefully Dennis says something. We'll just pull some for Dennis anyways. Did anybody hide any chat from Dennis? Because I'm not going to read cards if it's not worth it. All right. Well, let's see what we get for Anna Cat. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. So here we go. First card is the Knight of Wands. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And this card, it's a corresponding card. And it says that everybody will benefit if the person is sincere with heart. Which means the Knight. You know this person. This person has all the enthusiasm. They have all the... Oh, you guys, I'll be right back. I hear something outside. I have no idea what that was, but I do know the floors back there are chilly. I need to put socks on. So the Knight of Wands. You know this person, Anna Cat. I'm not sure. This person has all the enthusiasm and they have a lot of good ideas. The thing is this person must be in charge and everyone must know this person is in charge. They will get carried away. This person will lose interest. And you already know this person is not a team player. This person also tends to be self-employed. But if this person is sincere, everybody will benefit. They have to, but you know the qualities. You have the Major Arcana, the Fool card. This card represents finding a beginning at the end of something. It represents being on an unexpected journey and that you need to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Nine of Swords. This card is a 9 steps of grieving card. Each sword represents a step in grieving. We all grieve. We all go through all 9 steps, but we all grieve differently and we all grieve for different reasons. It is also a resting phase, so you are meant to be here. You have to go through all 9 steps before you can move on. And again, we all grieve for different reasons. Death, failure, miscarriage, deception, despair. Again, it's a 9. Almost there. 10 being the completion of a phase, freeing you up to start a new one. Your oracle for the day, Aniket, is One Ring Circus, reversed. And reversed, this card says, if you think the sun won't rise without you, then it's time to change. Perhaps you believe no one will be there to help you, or you expect that you have to do all the work, emotional or otherwise. My friend, this is a fear-based idea, and it only serves to alienate you from others by taking away their right to participate. Receiving this card may indicate the misuse of power. It says, give it up, let go of the need to control how the wind blows, and let others play their part. You don't need to be invincible. You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to be the savior. Things will get done if you step out of your own way. Another meaning of this card suggests that someone else may be trying to control you, and this needs to be addressed. Don't be afraid to set a boundary. This is a wonderful step to interdependence. Consider the example of two trees planted side by side, sharing the sunlight equally, neither overshadowing the other. I hope that helps. Sing, hello, welcome. Sing, I already said hi to, oh my gosh. Masmas, hello, welcome. I might have time. It is Sing. Sing, it is your turn. And Masmas, I will do the best I can to get you a reading done for you. You are welcome. And bless you, my friend. Bless you. I hope you feel better too. Was I eating candy? Probably. You have to taste test them. You have to taste test everything. All right, we just need an oracle for Sing. I don't remember what hall it was, because I think I have another one coming out. All right, Sing, the first card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's not like one of the most powerful cards, but it should be. It should be. So Pentacles represents the winter time. If it were a regular deck of cards, it would spades would be Pentacles. The element is Earth. The Ace of Pentacles represents the start of something new, the beginning of a cycle. So congratulations, Sing, on starting something new. More important, this card represents perfect contentment. It represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth. And also, you can't see it on this card, but the regular standard tarot deck, you would see a helping hand being offered. So this card says, if somebody offers you help, say yes. Accept their help. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect contentment, my friend. I like winter too. I don't like to be cold, but I do think it's very pretty. I have not said hello to Amanda. Amanda, hello, welcome. How are you? You were here this morning. Were you sing? I have to keep going, otherwise I won't finish. You have a major arcana, the Judgment card. This card represents change, and it's going to be quick, clear, and permanent, just like Judgment. It will be positive, and it comes after a past or a life lesson learned. So embrace all opportunities coming your way, my friend. You have a major arcana, the Empress card. This card represents home, and it's an understanding card. Uh, and the understanding is that more creates more. When components align, more creates more. And the components can be more laughter creates more laughter. More anger and fighting creates more anger, fighting, and hostility. And again, it's a home card. More creates more. You reap what you sow, my friend. Your oracle for the day is the Wizard of Awareness, reverse. And in reverse, the wizard says, it's a warning that too much force behind a desire for a specific outcome robs you of a true and full experience. Step back, take your energy away from the situation, and focus on gratitude for the ever-changing conditions of life. Are you perhaps trying to control the outcome of something because you don't trust in your highest good? Meditate, be still, and your answers will come without any effort on your part. Be a neutral observer, and you'll see how this moment is but a small marker on the map of your life's journey. How are we doing? Maz, it is your turn. My daughter loved tofu. Sing, you are welcome. Oops, my daughter loved tofu. The local sub shop in town would make her a special sub. I've probably mentioned it before. Her favorite sub was tofu, lettuce. I'm pretty sure she put lettuce on it. Mandarin oranges, and a poppy seed dressing. Maz, it is your turn. Yeah, she was like, Mom, try this, you'll love it. Not. I did try it. Now, I agree. The mandarin orange, the lettuce, the poppy seed dressing, phenomenal. Not tofu. Yep, she loved it. Loved tofu. She also made used to make an amazing dessert. Tofu and Nutella. It was like a chocolate pie. Tofu and Nutella was so stinking good. That was amazing. You would never know it was tofu. Janika, hello, welcome. All right. All right, so, Maz, the very first card you have is the Ten of Swords. This card is a betrayal card, a distress card. It represents that something happened that you least expected. The regular tarot deck that I have shows a Ten of Swords being 10 swords in someone's back. So again, you may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back. Again, something happened that you least expected. It does represent that the cycle is complete because it is a 10. And by completion, it means at least everything is now known and out in the open. And you now know the ground. You know the ground when you're face down in it. Again, it represents also fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. Masmas, you have the Magician card, Major Arcana. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it represents something happening quickly. And for you to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And remember, it's all in the know-how. It's going to be quick. It's going to be positive. It's all in the know-how. It's unexpectedly. Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I apologize going fast, but I'm quickly running out of time. The Queen of Swords represents a woman. The woman's wise, direct, ambitious, and speaks sharply, and says that you should say what you think. The Queen says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. My friend, you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Aniket, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And you have the Hierophant, a Major Arcana. The Hierophant is a positive. It's a yes. And it can represent a Taurus. It says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. Again, you literally know this person. They don't lie. You know they don't lie. They've been there. They've experienced it all. So go to them. Talk to them. They'll steer you in the right way. And if nothing else, they'll at least be a good ear to listen. And they won't gossip about what you guys have talked about. Your oracle for the day, Masmas, is the Sad Embrace in the upright position. In upright, this card says you may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long-cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for the highest good. A better, more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Now, relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. My friend, express these emotions, for tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. So whatever the loss, however great it is, let go. Experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. And that will end today's live stream. But my friends, in the chat, and I will add it in there right now too, is my email. If anybody wants an in-depth free card reading, hold on. You can send me an email. I just put it there. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Christina, you did send me an email. All right, so I will check my calendar and look. But my friends, again, if you would like a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, I will be free. Christy, are you a Virgo? No, that's not you. That is Christy Snow. If you could just send me another email, my friend. I apologize if I have not gotten back to you. That is you? You are Are you a Virgo? If this is you, if Christy Snow is you and you're a Virgo and you asked for a health, it will be out tomorrow, the 22nd at 5 p.m. my time. Uh-huh. I've completed it, my friend. And if you're a member of the channel, it's already viewable. A member is a paying subscriber. And just so you guys know, the cheapest level of being a paying subscriber is $2.99 a month. So if you're a paying subscriber member, the video is viewable. If not, you can view it tomorrow at 5 p.m. So my friends, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have the best day ever. I'll be waiting for an email from all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4. Each level offers the member something different. Again, each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. Most important, I hope you guys have the best day ever. Thank you again for being here. You guys truly are the best.